Well, I went to the States in the late 70s, had a great job opportunity in California, lived there, had great 7 years in the States, and I fell in love with their architecture. I loved the use of timber, external and internal in their homes, the use of stone fireplaces, and I said to my wife, look, one day I'd like to build a new home in Australia based on the architecture that we've experienced here in the USA. So what we did, every time we saw a magazine with a photo of an American home, of a decor that we liked, we tore it out. So I came back to Australia with this rather thick file of homes which we thought would go very well in Australia. So my wife and I designed this ourselves actually, because we like the use of timber, and that's why the house is mainly timber. And as you know now, there's been a lot of timber ceilings, which we add a lot of character, and every ceiling's a bit different. So we did that on this, what we thought was a lovely block of land. I bought the block 32 years ago. And we love the location, the unmade street, and the proximity close to the beach. So we thought we had the ideal location, so we wanted to build a Hampton-style home here on this property, which we did. It's a very good, entertaining home, as you can well see. There's good outdoor space and there's good indoor space. And we had a few good New Year's Eve parties here where we have 20 or 30 people and the barbecue out there. So it is a very good, entertaining home. The dining room has been one of my favorite areas because of the lovely aspect. I always find it very serene here, and it's something very relaxing. You can't see anybody else. There's no homes. I'm surrounded by homes, but I really can't see them. So I do enjoy this. The bedroom is another one. You know, I find it very relaxing to go to bed there for some crazy reason. It's a house of mixtures. So, and that's why my wife and I were very happy with the outcome, because the house seems to me to have many different options. And my wife loved upstairs. That was her study, so to speak, because she had nice views from up there. And of course, I've got my study here, which is very uniquely American. That's where I go to work, and so that's another room that I spend plenty of time on. And I don't think I'd ever get a study as good as what I have here. The place where I go very often is my gymnasium. I'm a bit of a gym freak. I always like to keep fit, and the older I get, the more enthusiastic I am about keeping fit. So I spend every morning in the gym from 7 o'clock on for a couple of hours. Orientation is very important to us. That when we purchased the property, it really had to face north. If it didn't face north, we weren't interested in purchasing. So this does face north and faces west, so we get the sun all day here. You know, if you have a pool, you've got to face north. I love the area because it's quiet, it's tucked away. I love the proximity to the beach. My wife and I used to go down there on regular walks along the boardwalk and along the beach down at Ricketts Point. It's only a very short walk, what be 100 metres. I call it an ideal place to live, actually. Whoever buys this property, I think they're going to be very, very fortunate, very, very lucky. So, a lovely home. We've been very pleased with it, very pleased with the outcome. Had many happy family parties and Christmas days here. And I must admit, I am a very reluctant seller. But I think the time has come for another family to enjoy this home as my family has enjoyed it over the years.
So there you have it. Timeless architecture, a custom-built home, and something that will probably never hit the market again. If you're looking for something a little bit different in one of the best locations of Beaumaris, this is it.